assim, sobre a associação Apronan, ela foi criada basicamente em 90.
The association was created in '94, basically as a means of helping the community members take advantage of the very first projects that were being created for the Arapiños area. The community used to only have a community association which only had one coordinator, but then with this new association, they created all of the offices, the president, the vice president, the secretary, etc., and its purpose was to find resources and gather resources for the community. I was the third president of the association, and during my mandate, we created several different projects that continued to benefit the community up to the present day, including our high school, the microsystem, energy, and medical center. So basically, the association has been responsible for all the important projects from the tourism, the chicken coop, and Musa. It's not recognized all around the world through these projects. It's something that we're very proud of. And also my family has had a very important participation over the years because Heji served twice as president. I served twice as president, and now the current president is our son, Eoson. And we recognize that it's a very important position and it's very difficult, but the association has done so much and has really served all of the people in the community. The association, when I was president, there were several things sought to do. But it is a very wide-ranging organization, so there are always people who are against certain things. When my mandate was over, I founded a group called ABAA, an organization of fishers and agriculturalists. One of the things we did was we became an official association so we could focus on projects that had direct interest to us, such as getting a boat, which today is totally legalized. We have all the documents we need, which is a great victory for us. Later, we did several other things like the honey. These projects that were founded apart from this association, and each one comes with its own projects that are of interest to them, and now we can send and receive money, or we can get any amount of money for these projects because everything is legalized. Thank God everything is going, because that is one of the main objectives of this organization, is to foster these other projects or ideas via smaller organizations, more specific organizations. The main focus these days, basically, is we have two projects that take priority. One is the fish food factory, and the other is the chicken coop. And that is because we are focusing on projects that generate income for each family. Things that the families can participate in that won't create divisions among families. We still dream about being able to provide to the school meals for the students, but we are going to keep the chickens for producing eggs. My ideas can participate in all of these, like in the boat and transport project. But what we really want to do is keep our own sight on working with families and creating a collective conscientiousness.
Através de destaque. Quando tem uma atividade, as pessoas ali são chamadas a participar. O
It's
exemplo da
basically
cozinha.
people who stand out for their work. Everyone is called to participate. There is no one who is chosen to head it up. But for example, the kitchen people are invited to participate, and then over time, people stand out as being really dedicated and very talented. And then they end up assuming these positions of leadership. So it's merit-based. The leaders do not receive any extra benefits. They don't get a larger portion of what's distributed. The only way that they are perhaps benefited more is that they can sell more of whatever it is, but that's aside from the other part. One other way that they do gain in terms of respect is that they become reference points of trust in the community for the work that they do.
Os projetos aqui implantados, projetos sustentáveis.
The tourism project is an example of a project that is very complex. First, you have the period where you're creating the structure for it. Then there's creating the conscientiousness and support among the people for it. This involves getting the people to begin believing that they can have some type of income without having to leave Ana. Of the 95 families here, it's a very small group of people who believe and give their time and effort to the projects such as the fish, the honey, the nursery, Vicente's chicken coop, and the organic farm. It's a very small group of people who believe in the potential of it. It's the small groups of people that actually make Ana shine. The whole community ends up shining, but we the people who dedicate ourselves to these projects, we know how laborious they are and how much time they take. So when the projects work, it's after great labor, but we do shine and all of Ana benefits.
O sol vive sem amor. chega na maré cheia é cantiga de bem querer. Quem chega na maré cheia é cantiga de bem